Let's check in with Court Klopping in the Storm Tracker Center with your Thursday forecast. But first question, Court, have you looked up and seen Jupiter? It's just hard to miss. It's just, I thought maybe it's a plane or something, but no, it's just very noticeable in the sky.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No,
it's Jupiter.
That's Jupiter. Yeah, that's right. And it's really cool to be able to see it. And Kelly, for people on a schedule like you and I, it's pretty easy to see that as we're heading out or for our breaks in the morning because it's still pretty dark. As far as what we're seeing as we're heading out the door early on today, here's that live look at Highway 99 in Butte County, just south of Chico. You can see traffic rolling along pretty smoothly. No travel impacts for us today. Temperatures a little bit brisk. We're in the 50s to mid 60s in the valley right now. 50s for Redding, mostly low to mid 60s elsewhere in the valley. 50s to lower 60s in the foothills. And we're still mostly hanging on in those 40s in our mountain zones. Wind out of the northeast right now, only up to around 7 miles an hour in Red Bluff, but winds are going to get a little bit breezy out of the north today, especially along the I-5 corridor. 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts early in the morning, around 15 mile an hour gusts in the afternoon, and then we do see those winds picking up tonight. You can see 20 to 30 mile an hour gusts from late tonight through early tomorrow, and then those winds diminish tomorrow afternoon. The north winds do dry us out quite a bit, so that is something that we are looking at quite closely. And then you get a look at your futurecast winds heading into the weekend. They're back to be coming out of the south, and they're not too strong, but they're breezy enough. Satellite and radar showing you clear conditions for most of us this morning. The thin clouds that are still hanging on in our eastern zones, those are tracking to the east as that area of low pressure that brought that cooling trend yesterday moves further away from us. What we're seeing now is high pressure building towards the west coast, and that's going to lead to the clear skies and the warming trend ahead for today and tomorrow. Low pressure off to our east is going to drive those gustier north winds late today through midday tomorrow. And then as that exits further to the east and high pressure builds further inland this weekend, that leaves us with lighter winds and mostly out of the south. And that high pressure staying strong, keeping us sunny and dry as we head through your forecast. And that will continue early to midweek next week. The peak of the heating is tomorrow, but temperatures are staying either at or above average through the middle of next week's forecast. And then it looks like this wet system may start to bring a chance for showers to our region as we head into next weekend. Now, high temperatures today ending up mostly in the upper 80s. That's the projection for the valley. 89 degrees for Redding and Red Bluff, 87 degrees for Chico and Orville today. So that's up by a couple degrees compared to yesterday. Now, for Redding and Red Bluff, this is 1 degree above average. For Chico, this is 1 degree below average. For Orville, 1 degree above average for today. 70s to low 80s in the foothills, 70s for the most part in the Sierra, and we'll see upper 70s to lower 80s for the most part in the northern mountains. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast for your weekend, well, it's always in view. Sunny today with temperatures on the rise. The peak of the warming is tomorrow with 92 degrees in Chico. Still in the low 90s Saturday, but mostly sunny with mid to upper 80s Sunday. And then it's mostly upper 80s Monday through Wednesday of next week. Redding upper 80s today, mid 90s Friday, low to mid 90s Saturday with low 90s Sunday. And we'll stay mostly sunny with lower 90s through the middle of next week's forecast. So Kelly, hopefully you enjoyed that dip in temperatures yesterday. The good news is our overnight lows cooling off pretty nicely, upper 50s to low 60s through the next 7 days.